So our next story we're going to read is called, What Does It Mean to Be Kind? And I thought this was an important one for us since we weren't able to do Kindness Week at school. And we're at home with our families, and sometimes we can get frustrated with one another, especially when you're not able to go out and do a whole lot. And it's easy to be unkind to others. So this is going to refresh you a little bit about what it means to be kind to others, which is something we should always strive to be. What does it mean to be kind? Does it mean being a type or a category? No. Does it mean paying with something other than money? No. Does it mean being a sort of something? No. Being kind means smiling at the new student in class. Giving someone a compliment. Holding the door open for someone else. Remember, a compliment is when you tell somebody like, oh, I really like that shirt you have on today, or I like those sparkly shoes you have on today. Sticking up for someone who's being bullied. If you see someone being unkind to another person, you stick up for that person that's being bullied and say, don't do that to that person. Seeing the best in people even when they're struggling to be their best. Forgiving someone who has hurt you. And sometimes that's a really hard thing to do. Sometimes people hurt our feelings. And it's easy to stay mad at that person and saying, I forgive you. Sometimes it's hard. Helping an injured or lost animal. Saying please, thank you, you're welcome, and I'm sorry. Those are always very good manners for us to use. Being patient even when you're in a hurry. Celebrating differences in others. The great thing about humans is that we're all different from each other. And that's the cool thing, is that everybody's different. Not everybody does things the same way. Everybody thinks differently, which is really neat. Encouraging someone who needs support, like saying, come on, you can do it, I know you can. And I hear you guys being supportive of each other all the time at school, which is one of the things that I love about you. Picking up trash that isn't yours. Now, Bradley, you're very good at doing this. Allowing yourself to make and learn from your mistakes. Well, this is a biggie for my growth mindset. Remember, making mistakes is a good thing, because that helps us learn. Noticing when someone else is sad and taking the time to understand why. And before we ended up missing some school, I saw Lana doing this. Caleb was having a rough time, and she sat beside him on the playground and was being very kind to him and trying to figure out why he was upset. This is a great thing that I see you guys do for each other too. Caring for those less fortunate than you are. And when we did our Super Bowl drive where we brought the cans of food, that was caring for people that may not be as fortunate as we are. Being kind means having the courage to treat others the way you like to be treated. Remember, we read the story, Do Unto Others, and treat other people the way you want them to treat you. So show your friends what it means to be kind and spread the word. We can all be kind to each other and to ourselves. Our world would be more loving, caring, and harmonious. The end.